like this, man, Lord. Past the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. You just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey,
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air, and we get you set for football from rainy Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. This is taken at the 3.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
At the 41-yard line.
Wait, set. Alabama. 380. See me in your nightmare, sir. You gonna see me in your nightmare. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Big air, big air, big air. Shit, shit. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Hey, hey.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Wait, Delta. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go out. No, 66.
From the gun, it's Brady. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The rookie from Washington, Taylor Rapp, there to knock that away.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn it up. Showing that. Showing that. Alert. One set, one smooth. 54. Line alert.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. So on 4th down, out comes the Bucs free agent signee Bradley Pinion to punt. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Hey, 76. 76. 76. On deck, pump. Switch. Switch.
Here's Goff. And that'll be caught by Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards that time. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. The 5th year back from Texas, this is Malcolm Brown. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Go tonight.
At the
180. Number 53. Mike 53. Get that.
On 2nd down now, Akers. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like
yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, to have that dagger play, to have that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw is gone. And this is incomplete.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. You wonder how the Rams' game plan in Super Bowl 53 might have been different with a healthy Cooper Kupp. He was injured on November 11th, torn ACL, out for the year. But he was on his way to a 1,000-yard season in his second NFL campaign. Had 566 yards in 8 games before the injury. Back to throw, Goff. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Woods, the intended receiver.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Rush in. Hey, check it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Under 10, 10. Help him. 49, check 49. Check out Ozzy.
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to... the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
The end of the first quarter with no score.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Check nickel, there. Check safety, check safety. Deuce. Check 15, check.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
Coleman now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check out. Let me go. Bravo. Regular.
Now they'll throw with Brady. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
Let's make these babies cry on the way back home. Check it. Kill. Say. Check. Alpha. Wait for the end.
Shotgun now for Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Check 53. All day. Merlin.
Goff on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Number 53. Mike 53. Here we go.
Super 66.
Mike 53. Mike. Bring it.
Cornell.
Gone. He'll buy some, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
Just me and you. Check 53.
3rd and long. It's gone. And got a man. It's Woods. And they work work this well upfield across the 45. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Goff going up top for Kupp. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. 30. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Right there. Hey, Alpha. Right there. 54.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that could be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Sugar! We won it! Come to my work! SOS. Check 52. Tighten up. No. Off.
43 is the mic. Let's get this ball back.
Check it.
Now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
43 in the mic. Guys, this game situation. Check it.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here we go.
At their own 17-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they... Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
76.
Kill. Hey, Haywood.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And finally down at the 41-yard line. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's 11. 45 is Mike. 45.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Hey, dude. 45 to Mike.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, 5. 54. Hey, let's go. Check. Go, Brown. 54. Brown. Let's go, D. Brown. Let's go.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And that is incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact and force an incompletion. Force an incompletion and force another punt.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taking it about the 16. 12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Check 31. Shoot. Check 3. Back. All right, here we go. Hey, both 66.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen, and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Like 20.
53. That's what I do. Tight dog. Watch the ship.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
53. Mike 53. Here we go.
Mike.
Looking to throw on second down. Goff. And he slings one that's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hold on. Check. Hey, let's go. Go, Brown. Mike, 45. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
Wait 20. Hey, keep it up. Wide, get wide. Check three.
Pilot, 64, weak.
6 guys.
Hey, 66.
Watch the eye.
53, Linda. Rip.
On first down, Brady. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, it's Coleman. And he only manages a couple here, down to about the 38-yard line.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot. Better there. First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
I got you. Switch. Hey, Alabama. Check four. You go tight.
72.
Operating from the gun. Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Shadow.
Check. He's coming. Double up.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Hey, 166.
Switch. He's coming.
They will run again with Coleman. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up.
Check. Watch before. You must be dreaming. Shift. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Alert, flare.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Show it.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Shadow! Switch. Check 99. Hold 50. 72.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll run on 1st down. Akers, and he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Another example of just a dominant performance by this defense.
Yeah, you hear all the time about teams that try to steal signals from the other side and try and learn their signs and their tendencies. It's almost like they get the answers to the exam the night before and were well prepared for this final.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Goff now looks to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Jared Goff, 4 times last year, he led the Rams on a 4th quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here? They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, Charlie. 54. Mike, 54. Watch the slant. Value 3. Hey, we have it.
Goff now to throw. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. Goff now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Under 10. 10. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Maverick. Hey, exit.
From the 41, Goff. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by the safety, Harrison Smith. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4 down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Devin White in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Let's go.
Another try after the first down sack. Goff under pressure again, and down he goes again. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
Go. 53, check 53. Shell. Check. Hell, you won.
Play action. It's gone. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the one.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, he put those big cans down on the sideline and angled for him and shot for him. Looks like it worked out pretty well for him, too.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. You know, I was going to ask if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Check 50.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Check. Rip. Check. Slam. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check. Lucky.
This is Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Hey, Alabama.
To throw is Brady. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here I come. Watch the twitch. Kill. Sugar.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Check 43. Kill. Safe.
On 2nd down now. It's Coleman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage.